Hi, welcome to Body Conditioning. It's Rob here from the gym team. I hope you're well. Grab yourself a pint of water. Find yourself a good space for training. Today we are looking at legs, bums and tums, and we're looking at isometrics. So you're going to be building up the strength of your legs, bums and tums all the way through the session, as the class might tell you already. Grab yourself a pint of water, have a sip, take a good sip and lick it around your lips. And then find yourself a space. From there, check around one way, check around the other, make sure you've got plenty of room, make sure your hands aren't going to go into your light fittings. Okay, let's work this through. So, from here, let's punch across our body, stretch over, wake up the body. So you get a bit of torso turn here. So you're going to try and pirouette throughout the body here. Looking good. Big long stretch. Now from here, we're going to bring our feet a fist gap apart. We'll drive our pelvis forward, bring our shoulders back into position. And keep reaching. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more. Last one. Stretch high. Up and over. Tucking the elbow into the side. Feeling a nice long stretch through the body. Looking awesome. Now from here, side step, tap to it. Now we're going to try and keep our feet nice and facing forwards. Feet nice and parallel to each other. And feet are just going to tap in and tap back out again. 8 more here. 7. 6 more. 5. And 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. Looking good. Hands on hips. From here, diagonal heel kick, butt kick up nice and high. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. From there, high knee flex. Pull it up. 8 here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more. Let's go. 2 more. Last one. From here, feet wide. Hinge and rotate. Now you're going to keep your chin up nice and high, toes facing forward. Place your hands on your thighs, stick your bottom back. Hinge, lift. 8, 7, 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. From here, left hand comes down to the right foot, comes back up again. Right to left and back in. 10. 9. 8 more. 7 more. Looking good. 6 more. Last 5. 4 more here. Tough on the crossover. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Every time now, trying to push your pelvis forward a little bit taller, lift your chest up a little bit higher. And rest there. From there, back step into a lunge. Keep your chest up high. Flex the knees, slowly back up, step back in. So feet stay nice and parallel to each other. Slow control drop, stand back in, step back in. And again, torso lifted. See how low you can go on that back knee. It doesn't matter if your knee doesn't get to the floor, it could be here. You've engaged the muscle, come back up, step back in, absolutely fine. So this is only a warm up. We're trying to make sure that that knee tracks forward to the toe and back in a straight line. So 2 more here. 1 more here. Good back. Change leg. Pelvis driven forward. Chest lifted. Drop deep into it. Really good. 4 more. Let's go. 4, 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. Really good. Take a sip of water, lick it around your lips and hydrate. Okay. So isometric training. We're holding an exercise for a period of time. Grab yourself a couple of heavyish weights. Okay. First exercise, as always, is our little squat. Now, if you struggle with depth on the squat, get a platform into place underneath your heels to be able to give you a greater range of depth. So from here, feet fist gap apart. I want your toes facing forward. So if you do a lot of running, I want you to feel that your knuckles can rotate over and down to the ground here. So forward and back through. Just feel that movement. So we're just going to work forward and back, up and over your knuckles. And back again. Rotate, rotate. Step back, step back, step back, step back. Good. Okay, so from there, heels on the platform. Drop yourself down into a deep squat. And hold here. Now, come up just slightly and feel that your quadriceps, your front of your thighs, engaged. Now, if this is too much with the weights, drop the weight out of it, and we're just going to hold. 10 seconds to go. Now, if you can't feel anything in your legs, you're sat too deep. You need to come up just slightly and hold. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, push up, stand. Butt kick twice, step forward, roll over your toes. And make sure that the whole of your toes, big toe to little toe, they're fully engaging through that movement. It's not a roll through laterally or medially, you're staying straight. Let's go again. Deep squatting. Go to the deepest position you can go and then sit up off it. Shoulders back, chest up, and hold. Slow, deep breaths in. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, push up strong. From there, roll over, step up, shoulders back, chest up. Step back, step back, step back, and butt kick twice. Take pressure up the knees, get the blood flow back into it. Sit deep into that squat again. Chest lift. Drop into your deepest position. Come up slightly and hold. Hold it here. 10, 8, 6. Come on, keep it strong in the thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Push up strong. Step up, butt kick twice, and then step forward and over. Back again. Good work. We're going to go again. Depth in that squat. Drop into it. Find that low point and come up. Hold it in. Shoulders back, chest up. Feel that burn. Keep working it. We're going slightly longer this time. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, deep breath in, breathe out, drop, and then push. Step up, butt kick through. 1, 2, roll over those tiptoes. Lift your chest, lift your shoulders up, roll back into it. Awesome work. Okay, so from here, you're going to drop both weights to the side for a moment. You might need them again in a minute. Okay, I want you to take your left foot behind your right. Drive your pelvis up forward. And tilt and stretch. You should feel a nice stretch, perhaps in the side of the lats, maybe in the side of the ITB or TFL. It's the side of your thigh muscles here and in your glutes. Release and swap sides. So the right foot now comes behind, we stretch up tall, and we tilt over the other side. We'll develop the stretch slightly, the foot is stepped over, steps a bit wider, we rotate to that. And release, good work. Okay, so from here, grab your weights back in. Okay, we're going to hinge from our glutes, or from our hips, into a deadlift position, into here. We're going to lift our chin and our chest up. Place one weight down on the floor, and take both hands to one weight. And hold. 10, 9. So we're in this position here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Slowly come back up through into standing. Take the same weight up into your chest. Stretch and elevate. And then lean back into it. Feel those muscles relax. Give a wiggle at your hips. Let it relax. Okay, let's go again. Same movement here. Feet fist gap apart, toes facing forward. Hinge, and then reach forward with the arms till you feel a strong hold in your lower back. Keep your chin off your chest. Feel the strength in your back muscles. Big toe to little toe, flat down to the floor. And feel that everything there is connected to the ground. Strengthening your back. Still holding. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. And again, slowly lift through for the strength in your back. And then press up overhead. A tilt to the right and a tilt to the left this time. Might feel a few cracks come out the back. Let's go again. Hinge. Chin lift. Raise and elevate and hold. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and release. Slowly dropping back through into standing. Drive your pelvis forward. Lift the weight. Elevate. One over to the right. One over to the left. Last one here. So we're going to drop. Hinge from the hips, get your bottom back. Lift both arms. Chin lift. Strengthen the arms and the lower back. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release out the shoulders. Come back through and standing, drive your pelvis forward. Lift your shoulders. Weight overhead. Tilt right. Tilt left. And release. Grabbing a mat, come down onto the floor. Take a drink of water in between. Take a sip, lick around your lips and hydrate. Okay, move your wooden platform out of the way. Sit the mat down onto the floor. And we roll down onto our right side. Stretching the body out nice and tall. Okay. Use your left hand. So I'm laying on my right side of the body. I've got my left hand and placed it in front of my tummy. I'm going to kick my legs forward and back, right and left leg nice and straight. Now I'm going to swap. So it's like we're walking on our side. Now this is too much for you. Drop your bottom leg and flex your knee and just walk the top leg. Okay, and keep working it. Now you're currently working everything that stabilizes your hips and your glutes. So you can definitely feel some work in your lower back holding. And you can definitely feel the muscles on the side of the hip here, the top leg, are contracting to work. Now holding isometrically as much as possible, allowing a little bit of movement, of course. And the bottom leg as well, working hard. Certainly on the inner thigh leg muscles, so the adductors, to allow that walking. 2 more here. 1 more. Should feel a little pinch to the side of the body. And release. Knee flex and drop. Just take a little wiggle of your hips. So both knees are resting on top of each other. Your hips are flexed, your knees are flexed. Cool. And we're going to go again. So legs are going to go out nice and straight. Straight line from the nose through to the toes. From here, we're going to raise both legs up straight, and we're going to take it into a side walk again. So alternating the legs, keep it slow and controlled, each step movement. Bottom leg, we're looking to keep off the floor if we can, so we're just rolling through the hip. Now, if you find that's too much to stabilize on the hip, fold up a towel underneath your hip. So if this is starting to feel the pressure, hold it and get a cushion underneath it. Keep working it here, guys, working really hard. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. And rest. Knees flex. Release off the hips. Absolute killer. Wiggle your pelvis. Wiggle your hips out. Change sides up, please. So roll over to our left side this time. We're going to work exactly the same movement. So head rested on top of the other arm. Hand in line with our chest. Straight line from the nose through to the toes. And we're going to walk forward and back through the legs. Still working hard. And again, if at any point you find this too much, it's quite different from one side to the other. You might not have as much kickback on that lower leg, perhaps, on this side. You can always drop the lower leg, knee flexed down to the floor, and rest there. Rest both knees on top, wiggle your pelvis, hips up the way. Shake it out. Surprisingly tiring, this exercise. Here we go. Legs up straight again. We're going to walk slow and strong. Try and get as much stride between the legs as you can. And try and keep these feet so they're nice and parallel to each other. So as they're stepping forwards and stepping back through this, both staying parallel to the floor. And if you look at your toes as your feet come forward, you might find that they immediately rotate, or they supinate, or they invert here. So your big toe coming up or down, depending. You want to try and keep them as flat as you can, so forwards as they come forward, so it mimics the ideal position for your feet as you're running or walking. 2 more here. Come on, keep going. Last one. And rest. Knee flex. Push up the hip. Wiggle the hips and the pelvis. And relax. Nice deep breaths in and out. Good work. Okay, so from there, we're going to roll over to the side. From there, we're going to raise the top leg and hold. Now, you have 2 choices. You can just rest the bottom knee into a knee flex. This is a nice easy position. If it's too much, you can flex the top knee as well. Okay, if you've got it, you can extend the bottom leg, which makes it slightly harder. You must ensure that you drive your pelvis forwards So you've got long execution through the muscles on the anterior, the front side, and posterior, the back side of the body. Okay, so from here, if you've got this, you're going to slowly raise the bottom leg up and then slowly back down. Now I want you to try and keep the top leg as a marker point. So if it's 2 foot up in the air or 3 foot up in the air, that's your challenge. Now you've got to try and get the straight leg to just tap the floor, and it's no more than a tap, and then it's got to come up slowly and tap the top leg. Now I'm trying to give myself a marker for my top foot because it wants to come down and help and greet the bottom foot. I'm going to try and keep it on my .com with my gym tin there. Raise that top leg up to it. Now, as you're doing this, you're going to find that your muscles want to help out as well. Your bottom is going to want to hinge back to make the angle a bit more acute, so a bit easier. You've got to work really hard to pull this in. Last one. And rest. Oh, give it a wiggle. Change sides. Oh. Rolling over is getting hard. Top leg raised. Bottom leg elevated. And you're going to find one side's easier than harder to get that toe to tap the top foot. And again, raise. Keep this top leg up. So again, mine wants to be cheeky, come down and meet the bottom foot. Four more here, let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Rolling to your back. Oh, great, that's enough. Okay, so from here, you can take a weight to your chest if you want to. You're going to raise up to a small sit-up hold. Doesn't need to be all the way up here. It needs to be a point where the abdominals have fully engaged. And hold it. Slow, controlled, deep breaths in and out. And slowly release. Good stuff. Now, if you want a bit of a further challenge, you can raise the right foot, you can raise the left foot, you can raise both. Let's go. 10. If you're doing your right foot, don't worry, you can do your left foot in a minute. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ready to go again. 3, 2, 1. Let's raise it up and hold. Jaw off your chest. Abs engaged, nice and strong. Keep it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Slowly releasing here. We're going to do 5 sit-ups to finish. Trying to work through a full range. So we're going to come up, control, tap the toes, slowly come back, through, and reach. And rest. Great training set. Take yourself through into standing. From here, feet facing forwards, flex down for a nice big stretch in the back of the legs. And release. Left hand up, tricep stretch, hand between the shoulder blades. Stretch, release, and swap. Stretch, release, and tilt. Stretch, release, tilt to the side. And release. Forward hinge, drop. Slowly come back through into standing. Interlock the fingers, roll around one way. Roll back the other way as well. Shake it out. And release. Really, really well trained. Hope you enjoyed today's training session. Fantastic little workout. As always, did a live, hashtag live, did a replay, hashtag replay. As ever I can help get in contact, please let me know. Grab yourself a fluid, hydrate well, and I'll see you next time for the next one. Really, really good session. Cool. Enjoy. That was excellent.